Hi there, this is Dr. Samurai, a professor in Japan specializing in international social pathology. This is my doctoral degree diploma, and now I am recording this using this time that I can get from this everything is online situation due to coronavirus risks. I thought it would be a good chance for me to keep record before I forget everything. I studied out communicating with all these people, not to let personal information out, because I don't want to be cheap, but I started to think getting older I may forget all those experiences that most of the people didn't go through. So I just wanted to leave these records in a positive way, both to you who would kindly watch this, and to those friends, although they did the bad thing, when I communicate with them, they are my important friends. So I don't want to bad mouth about anybody that I communicated with. But what they bad is bad and good is good. And based on that, I just try to see the good part of them. But in that process, I might be able to, provide you some informative and instructive information. Let's stop it right there and let's get into today's thug profile 36. And his name is Mr. Harry Bowman of Outlaws MC. Mr. Harry Taco Bowman was the international president of Outlaws Motorcycle Club, 1%er, as you well know. Unfortunately, he passed recently in 2019, and I think he spent 20 years from 1999 to 2019 in prison, and I would like to talk about him a little bit. I know and I could directly feel Mr. Bowman. That's the way I called him with respect. Mr. Bowman wanted to make Outlaws Motorcycle Club as big as and even bigger than Hell's Angels, the biggest and the most well-known motorcycle club in the world. And now this Outlaws have 23 chapters all over the states. Chapters in Belgium and England and other countries too. So he clearly progressed in a direction that he was aiming at for sure. And he bombed 2 Hells Angels clubhouse. He's said to have killed 1 member of other motorcycle club and 2 members of his outlaw. So he received 2 life sentences for killing those 3 people and was spending his time at the Butner Federal Prison. It was kind of interesting, but I know he was an honorable, leader of one of the biggest motorcycle gangs. But he didn't smell like a biker. I like bikes too. So bikers, who really love riding motorcycles, they wear kind of this dirty leather vest and jeans and boots, and that's it. And that's what I like about too, simple lifestyle. But I have this impression that Mr. Bowman was more like gangsters, like a mafia boss who wanted to make his organization as big and bigger than Hell's Angels, as an organized crime family or something like that. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying, okay? He was vicious, more vicious than most of the people who exist in this world. But I think his vision was using this form of motorcycle club. He wanted to have power as the boss of organization. That's what I felt when I was communicating to him. And let's move into Mr. Bowman that I know. He started out that to my contact, he said, right now I am in the middle of trials, so if it is okay with you, for me not to talk about what might touch those issues, I will be happy to talk to you. And I said, that's perfectly okay, because my interest is to understand, motorcycle clubs and who he is and why he came to have such, ambitions and stuff like that. So I was not interested in what exactly he did and, whether those charges are, real or not. I was not interested in that because I already knew he was the head of one of the biggest, 1% clubs. In my mind, I was thinking he already retired, because don't you feel that way? The organizations, once the boss is arrested and incarcerated for life, right? There's gotta be new boss who is in charge. But in America, it was not like that. I mean, it all depends on the situation and the case. I might be wrong, but in this case, Mr. Bowman was still active boss, which I did not know, okay? Although I never underestimated him. I think probably 1 year after I corresponded with him, to be correct, I think he was on the recovery from some cancer. He was already on the way to recover from his cancer. And he said that this lady who has been supporting me all the way when I had the most difficult time, and I would like to answer her what she did to me, and I am looking for some good present to her to show my appreciation to her for all things she did for me. He goes, you think you could come up with something very Japanese that represents what I would like to express, Dr. Samurai? And I go, sure, because I'm very good at those things. And I thought Japanese expensive comb, it's like a decoration comb, traditional one, would be the best, because in Edo era, or even before that, boyfriend give this decoration comb to his girlfriend, and girlfriend wears it every day like being part of her body, right? And there are many scenes in TV dramas and movies that they accidentally got separated years after they meet each other again, and she is still wearing that comb which was given by that boyfriend as a present. And there are many those scenes, you understand, right? So I thought the decoration comb must be it. So I looked around for a while and found a very good one, good design, good pictures, carved, and looks, and was kind of expensive enough to show his appreciation to her. So I proposed, I copied and pasted the picture on a letter to him. And he saw it, and I like it, so please buy it and send it to this address. And he told me her address, and I sent it. And about a month after, I received letters from both of them. And thank you for finding this great present. She loves it, and I appreciate it too. And even she gave me a thank you note in this, gold envelope showing the level of her appreciation. So that went good up until that time. And he tried to, paid me back for what it cost, right? Put in just a little bit for handling fees. And there's this third party sending me a letter, and please let me know your bank account, or I forgot exactly how, which could have been a check. I really don't remember. But anyway, I thought I would be nice to him, who actually helped Mr. Bowman pay me the price for the comb. So I kind of wrote, a line like, there's this one dream I have been having, and that is I will someday buy, used good condition chopper and keep it in America and ride it around, starting with the Route 66, stopping by at each, local motels, which is not the franchise type, because I want to enjoy the local taste. I wrote things like that very shortly, and he wrote me back saying, you know what, we are going to have this Daytona biker meetings in 1 month, so if you would like to come, you are welcome, and I could arrange a Harley for you very easily. And really? And stuff like that, because I love riding a motorcycle. I don't know why, but because I was a student for a long time, and whenever I went back to be a student, I was on a motorcycle. I didn't buy a car because I thought it was too much for a studying person. So because my study years happen to become so long, all my life I ride motorcycle, even now after I became a professor. So I have this special feeling, towards motorcycle, especially Harley Davidson, although the one I ride now is not the Harley. Okay, and I was not asking for this kind of offer. Okay, I was talking about the far down future, but I am an honest person, so I didn't like to do things behind my friend. So I mentioned it to Mr. Bowman that your friend kindly offered me to welcome me to Daytona Bike Week, and what do you think? And suddenly he was very angry, saying that that guy is just a soldier, and do you know, if you were stopped by police, that's the end of the story, and you are going to have to go back to Japan, which I did not know. I just wanted to ride, Harley Davidson with the real biker people. That's it, because I like that culture, and I thought it would be cool. But looking back, I kind of started to think it included a bit of his jealous too, because he couldn't still be out. Although he was talking about his trial was going good, and I may be able to out pretty soon and stuff. But I thought, of course, if he was out, and we talked about it too. Once I am out, let's ride around the Harley Davidson together. That's Mr. Bowman told me, and I thought it would be cool, to ride a Harley Davidson with the boss of real biker gangs. Not like, I am interested in his title, but, he is a real thing, a real biker, right? And me as a professor can ride Harley Davidson with the lifetime biker. I thought it could be cool, memory when I die. But he was angry. and the communication stopped right on that spot. Do you remember all my thug friends? They are real thing. Once they decide, they even kill people. These are the people I am introducing to you in my thug friend profiles, right? So now he was kind of emotionally angry, but communications stopped. I regretted, but I had nothing to be able to do anymore. What I honestly thought at the time was the third person who sent me the money for the decoration column. I right away thought about that. I hope he wouldn't be scolded too bad by Mr. Bowman. And when he used the term, he is just a soldier, that's the time I recognized, oh, he is still active. I know some of you might be laughing, but I'm telling you honestly, I thought he was retired already. But I hope that the guy was not punished for his kind offer to me that started from my wit. Honestly, it was such a big fish that I let go because as a motorcycle mania. But looking back, all I have correspondences with Mr. Bowman is a good memory. He kept telling me, always smile. He ends the letter, smile. He one time told me, if you keep smiling, your enemy think you can have something behind that we do not know. This psychological war, psychological strategies is very important. So you always smile, however tough situation you are in. I appreciated he shared his creeds with me. And 2 or 3 years after that, I came to know Mr. Bowman passed. It was a big surprise. Even a man like Mr. Bowman, who made me feel like he is immortal Phoenix, died too. It was kind of sad, although our communication was cut halfway. I hope he is not angry anymore up there and smiling and accepting me again. I hope I can see him again after I pass. And that's it. This is the true story. He was a nice person, and I wish I could really ride a motorcycle with him, right next to each other. Okay, up till next time. Please have a wonderful time. Okay, bye bye now.